I'm Garden of Eros, and today is Tuesday. Alright, so Monday, talked about liberalism, and she provided a definition for liberalism. So, I'm in a book club. I believe I mentioned it in my last video, and we read economic works, and actually the current book we are reading is Ludwig von Mises' Liberalism. And so my video today will also be liberalism centered. So I guess I will start out by reading. I will read from Mises' definition. So the book Liberalism was written by Ludwig von Mises in the 1920s, and the entire book was his attempt to provide a concise definition of the term liberalism. So hopefully I will be able to provide today a very basic definition of the principles of liberalism as Mises saw them. Okay, so reading from the preface of Mises' Liberalism, it says, "The term liberalism, from the Latin liber, meaning freedom, referred originally to the philosophy of freedom. It still retained this meaning in Europe when the book was written, 1927, so that readers who opened its cover expected to find an analysis of the freedom philosophy of classical liberalism. Unfortunately, however, in recent decades, liberalism has come to mean something very different. The word has been taken over, especially in the United States, by philosophical socialists, and used by them to refer to their government intervention and welfare state programs." And then it goes on to provide an example of one of these twisted definitions of liberalism by former U.S. Senator Joseph S. Clark, mayor of Philadelphia. He used the definition of liberalism, and he defined it this way: "To lay a ghost at the outset and to dismiss semantics. A liberal here is defined as one who believes in utilizing the full force of government for the advancement of social, political, and economic justice at the municipal, state, national, and international levels. A liberal believes government is a proper tool to use in the development of society which attempts to carry Christian principles of conduct into practical effort." So originally what happened was Ludwig von Mises, he knew about the changing of the term liberalism, and he changed the title of his book to The Free and Prosperous Commonwealth, but then he decided that the advocates of the free markets and actual liberal political philosophy should not relinquish the term liberalism to the philosophical socialists, so he kept the title. So Monday also talked a bit about the two kinds of rights, and I will tell you what I think of those. I think the two kinds of rights are not at all compatible. I think people only have their natural rights, which are the right to life, liberty, and estate, all known as property, and so if somebody else has a right to something that they just feel they're entitled to, sort of arbitrarily, like a right to a paid vacation leave, as the UN would say you have a right to, then somebody else's right to their, like, the ownership of their business and such would be violated, which is, their property or their estate. So I think the two kinds of rights are completely incompatible. You only have your natural rights, and nobody else is obligated to perform any other sort of function for you, or fund it, or anything like that. Nick, I'd like to ask you about your abolition of private property. Please elaborate, either to me personally, or, if you'd like, on the channel. Yes, that would be very greatly appreciated. There were many other points I would like to address all of your videos and talk about them, because I think that would be really fun, but I hate long videos, and I don't want to make a long video, so I'm just going to stop myself here. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to let me know. And I'll see you later. Also, the quality of my microphone got progressively worse throughout this video, so I'm going to see what's up with that, and hopefully it'll be fixed by next video.